Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. We're at episode 36. To the left of me, I got my main man holding on strong with that medium cock. Give it up for Johnny Rosado.
What's up? What's going on?
All right, and then to the left of him, I got my main man who's going to be completely shit-faced by the end of the show. Make some noise for 9.5 Toe Shuley.
God willing. God willing.
Should we clap for you, dog?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, guys.
Dude, we're just going to jump right into the show today. Okay, so what about the Steeler game? Peep the Steeler game. That was a huge win. Fucking some major plays. Juju Smith-Schuster came up big, and James Conner, they were calling it on the radio. Was like, what's the over-under when he's going to get hurt? And the dude was like, probably 3 minutes before
as soon as he walks out of the locker room. But as he's putting on his uniform.
He tripped over that white line on the field. I heard.
Yeah.
That's just terrible. I mean, like, the dude's not a pussy. He beat cancer. Like, it's just fucking nuts that, like, he's just
fragile.
Dude, he's tough, dude. I mean, you're getting hit by, like, 250-pound guys.
But, like, some football players just are injury prone.
Or unlucky.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, unlucky, dude. I think his luck ran the fuck out a while ago. You know what I mean? Like, motherfucker gets hurt when the wind blows, you know? It's pretty tough. And he goes down on first fucking contact every goddamn run.
And fucking, dude, I'm going to tell you something, dude. If I drafted him at fantasy football, I'd be so fucking pissed. Who drafted him?
I don't know. I think it was Yogi. No, he was on my team. He was supposed to be my bell cow, like Tomlin said. He ended up being a fucking...
Benny Snell football looks good, though.
Yeah,
huh?
Benny Snell football looks really good. My football team looks so
Dude,
bad. My fantasy team stinks.
Balls.
Yogi should have gave me a worse grade than he did. I don't know what I was
So
thinking.
real quick, this is to recap Rosado's team. He got Le'Veon Bell, who's injured. He had, I think, 6 yards, 13 carries for negative 12 yards.
And a hammy.
Yeah, and he pulled his hamstring. Connor may or may not even ever play again, 14 yards. And Gronk, who had 3 catches for negative 4 yards. Your team lit it up.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was drinking too much too early during the draft, and I was just thinking that, I thought the Gronk was going to come back stronger than ever. He looked like shit. He looked like he just
looked old.
He looks like he's about to retire at the end of the fucking this year.
For real this time.
He's too focused on that. Shuley said that Coos cruise.
Yeah,
He's on the Coos cruise. He's smoking weed.
What do you think that doesn't take it out of you?
He needs Bill Belichick to be up his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't need attaboys. He needs to fucking put down the straw and get back in the room.
I was just going to say, put down the Horcrux and pick up a Bible.
Dude, what do you think about Brady, dude? Do you think he's fucking rethinking his decision to go to Tampa Bay right now?
I don't fucking know.
You know what? I mean, that's his first game.
They might win. I mean, like
New Orleans is good. I know. I'm just saying, like, he gets frustrated. He's never had, like, a team where, like, they don't bounce back right away.
No, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, I have him in my other fantasy league.
Do you?
And he only got like 20 points, which is
terrible,
mediocre. At
Dude,
best.
he threw a pick six. Tom Brady usually don't throw picks. He don't throw pick sixes.
He did look fucking handsome in that uniform.
He looked great.
Dude.
He played soft.
He looks like he's fucking 30 years old.
He does.
Where's this anti-aging shit that everybody's... Is there like a clinic we need to go to that we're not going to?
Yeah, that we don't have the money to go to.
Yeah, right, exactly. TB12.
So anyway, moving forward with our last little bit of NFL. So Greenfield Mike McCarthy, Cowboys lost this weekend, which is total bullshit because if you noticed, McVay, the coach of the Rams, didn't have a mask on
the whole game.
So if you're thinking about it, you're talking to your players with a mask or no mask. It's a lot easier to talk without a mask. So obviously McVay hates old people and is trying to kill America. And also, you know what I mean? All you guys, Greenfield Mike out there trying to win a game.
I couldn't put it better.
The right way.
The right way.
Yeah, follow the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so fuck you, McVay, for robbing Greenfield Mike because Dallas gets the W in my book.
Always.
You fucking killer.
Dude, McVay's a handsome devil, too. Let's not forget about that.
He's no Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's not.
Who is, you know?
Yeah. So, dude, Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports is in Pittsburgh. They're talking about, Barstool's open up a sports book. but like he's going to different pizza shops. He went to Fury's. That was the one I seen that they like tweeted a picture, and I'm like, that's gonna be a major one. But on the way over here, he had already went to Giuliano's in McKees Rocks, which is like sort of McKees Rocks, sort of not. I've eaten there before. I thought the pizza was like okay, but like I thought that there's a lot of other spots better than that. He gave them a 7.5, which I kind of was surprised. So I'm actually like wondering like what he's going to give Fiore's, Minio's, Elio's, because I'm sure everyone he's talking to is like telling him to go to those 3 places. He's definitely going to Fiore's. I want to see what that review is, and I hopefully he gets some Minio's and Elio's. I'd love to. It might be able to fucking finally settle the Pittsburgh pizza debate.
Yeah.
Well, dude, Murray Avenue is like a mecca for pizza because don't forget about you're a big Napoli's fan.
I go there every day.
Yeah, that's like he could just in walking distance 2 blocks is some of the best pizza around.
And there's no line in there, and that dude Squirrel works in there, and I just feel like
Squirrel works there?
Yeah, Squirrel. So I just feel like I got a connection with Squirrel. I can just like look him in his eyes, and he just throws the 2 pepperoni extra cheese in the oven. He don't see my face; he just sees my eyes. You know what I mean? And I go in the bathroom, take a piss, and the box is waiting there, and I just fucking, you know what I mean, do the 22 dive out the door.
He puts it right in the bread basket for you.
I do love Napoli, so I go there anytime I'm not working with Risotto. I'm working by myself. I always go to Naps, and I take like a 12-minute lunch. And Risotto's dad like comes up on my like 3rd minute into lunch. I'm eating pizza. He's like, "Must be fucking nice. Sit around all day." I'm like, cuz I've been here for fucking 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Eating like the pizza's still smoking. I got sauce all over my face. I'm looking like a fucking hot mess express.
Dude, the best is he'll do that shit, and then you'll like go look on social media later, and he's just been posting shit all day. I can't even do anymore today.
He's like, "How about that?
I'm killing I've never worked so hard ever." And then I'm like, dude, you just posted shit all day long.
Yeah. He's like, "Look at all that Duke's football." And I'm about to tear it up.
Dude, but like the funny thing I was thinking about, I was like, Barstool Sports, everyone's probably seen the pizza reviews. I love the pizza reviews they do on there. But it's like, it always goes like one bite, you know the rules. And I'm like, dude, what if we had Shuley going around doing like cocaine reviews of like all around America, like one line, you know the rules, and then Shuley be like, yeah, I'm over at Antonio's, over over in Wilkinsburg. I heard nothing but good things
like,
about this.
Uptown is the place to be for cocaine, so I tried to check it out myself.
Be like, it's a little rocky. It's probably re-rocked. Not bad. My throat's numb.
Right.
I'm starting to, not want to kill myself.
You got to judge it on texture, taste,
and feeling.
numbness.
There's a lot of speed in this, not so much raw.
Right. Yeah. What did you cut this with?
Yeah. One line, everybody knows the
One
rules.
line, everybody knows the rules.
And just see Shuley blowing rails off.
After the 3rd place, I'll just walk to the next neighborhood.
Like, where are we going next? I'm like, Dallas. Shuley be like, I'm on my way.
I'm like Forrest Gump, fucking crisscrossing the nation.
Oh, dude.
You might be on to something with that.
I know. I think we might actually
Make a
have
mini-series out of this.
I'm gonna make this announcement right now. If this podcast ever becomes extremely successful to where I have access to tons of money, we will send Shuley around to do cocaine. And like, we'll let Shuley pick where he wants to go. We'll reach out to people. What's that called? On the dark web, and they'll tell us. We'll send Shuley places, and he'll do cocaine reviews. That way, like if someone's on vacation and they want to blow rails, like they can like trust Shuley's review. Like,
Right. It's like a Yelp for coke
Like,
dealers.
dude, I'm going to Syracuse next weekend, dude. Where do I go?
Anybody know a good coke dealer in Rochester, New York? Yeah, dude, call Schultz. Check the Greenfield Finest podcast.
Dude, oh man, a lot of major news going on. So this weekend, Espelon Tequila got a hold of us. We're really excited about this, and they were like, they was no gimmicks, no nothing. They said, we love the podcast, we want to be part of it. Like, how do we get on board? And I said, just give me some money, and you're right in there. And so Espelon is definitely a major part of the show now. So I'm like, dude, in good faith, I sent Shulia to get a bottle, and like, Shuley, I want to know, like here's what I was thinking. I was like, Shuley got a bottle. I'm like, 2 shots, you're feeling good.
Yeah.
3 shots, you're probably like, maybe I should go get a package.
Right. When are we starting that fucking side job?
Yeah, right. One line, everybody knows the rules. And then the fourth one, the cops are getting called for a domestic.
Well, I didn't go to the 4. You know what I mean?
So
I
tell me about
3.
So give us, you and Rizal about to hammer shots right now. Why don't you
Yes.
two do your shots?
You
real
want
quick?
a slice of lemon? Because I cut them. I got Rosa to cut them.
Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, if you got a lemon.
Yeah, suck on the lemon. This guy, I mean, he comes
Look at
prepared.
that. I ain't gonna lie.
You used to be a
Rosa packed
bartender?
my lunch today.
So the funny thing
There's
was,
seeds in that one.
Oh,
so,
good.
so everybody out there,
Choke on it.
everybody out there listening last night, I was like, Shuley, take some pictures of you drinking this. So Shuley takes a picture of the shot and the lemons, and it has a bunch of salt laying there. And like people were hitting me up, like, dude, Shuley's nuts. He's just blowing rails on a
Cause
Monday.
I staged it beautifully. I thought that was like a
Where's
fucking
the salt
tequila
here?
commercial.
Shuley, I loved it.
I got a packet in my car. I'll be right back.
All right, they're about to hammer some shots of Espelon.
Man.
Cheers, guys. All right, so you end up just that's our number one sponsor. You just look actually like there was no bite on that.
You know what? I'm not even a tequila guy, right? I'm
Right.
a whiskey guy. It's probably the smoothest tequila.
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
pretty
drank.
smooth.
Espelon tequila.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It has like very subtle like little tequila taste. But
Yeah.
It's not like overpowering like you're drinking fucking Cuervo that's been in the sun all day or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Cuervo's no good.
What do you
Remember
no
we did that in
bueno.
Mexico? We wanted
Yeah,
to
no
die that one
bueno.
day.
What do you think, Rizal?
I think it's really good. Like I said, I hate tequila, and this is really good. I could do a couple more of
You
that.
know what? I fucked up. I should have threw some cubes in there because it's
No,
there's
I
a
thought it was
couple
fine. It was
cubes,
still pretty cool.
splash of lemon.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I haven't drank it, so I don't fucking even remember anything tastes like. But like,
It's terrible. You don't want to drink
no,
it.
I used to. I mean, dude, I remember like the one day, like I remember like drinking Everclear straight. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, this really ain't that bad. And
That'll make you
dudes
go
were
blind.
Yeah, dudes were telling me like, dude, you could go blind from that. And I'm just sitting here like trying to get a package.
You had like a Sheetz fucking 32-ounce mug of fucking Everclear.
Dude, remember when like all you dudes after high school drank like you like roofied yourself at Hammerfield and all passed out?
Yeah. So anyway, I'll tell that story. So anyway, we're up at Hammerfield and Greenfield. And we're drinking all day, and Schuster's in summer school. And Schuster comes back to the basketball court, and he's all excited. He's like, "Dude, I got these pills." I'm like, "What are they?" At the time, we're like 17, 18. We're just taking them. We're not asking questions. We're just taking them. We want to know what they're called, though. He's like, they're called elevators. I'm like, what the fuck's an elevator? He's like, yeah, it like makes you feel down and like you get real like up. I'm like, I don't understand what it means, but just give me the fucking pill. So I hammer this pill. I just like chew it up, drink it down. I'm probably drinking some malt liquor with Schuster. Within 30 minutes, we come to the realization that we've just date rape drugged ourselves. I'm like, Schuster got roofies off. Didn't know they were roofies. Bought them, and we took roofies. So anyway, I go home. I'm doing like weird shit, like walking around my house naked. My mom locked me in the bathroom, I think, for like 4 hours, and I just laid there. Schuster, though, came home, and his mom told me that his face was covered in spaghetti. And then his mom was like looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm just watching TV, Barbo. And then she was like, you idiot, it's not even on. Like, needless to say, like that was the first and last time we ever like took elevators. So if anyone's out there and they're ever like, hey, take an elevator, stay the fuck away from it.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say no. But all right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espelon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espelon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for all the support we've received from Greenfield's Finest podcast, but there's also other podcasts out there, too. One that we'd like to let you know about, Inquisitive Minds. If you're into things of the occult, Bigfoot, spaceships, aliens, anything to deal with conspiracy theories, anything to do with the circus, all types of weird stuff. Please check out Inquisitive Minds podcast. It's very interesting. It's ran by a local guy named Johnny Smith. You can find Inquisitive Minds podcast on all the same platforms you find Greenfield's Finest podcast. So if you're looking for something different, please check out Inquisitive Minds podcast. Thank you. If you're having lawn problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and the grub ain't one. It's 2020. Time to get your motherfucking lawn right. If it ain't tight, it ain't right. You best call Rosado and Sons. 412-521-9045. 412-521-9045. And get your motherfucking lawn right. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This was actually a big weekend for us. We acquired also 2 more new sponsors. Carmen Mercurio with Roman Life Insurance Company. We're going to have a full commercial for that and all the information. Carm's a good dude, so if you're looking for life insurance, reach out to him. And also, Plug Electric. That's Vance Hall's company. They do great work. They're reliable, affordable. So if you need them, we're going to have all the information coming up later in the show. So anyway, let's jump into Corndick of the Week. This was kind of like it came up at the last minute because like we had a couple options to go with, but it's going to be the Greenfield Bridge. Yeah. It looks like I'm thinking now it's been up for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been up for 2 years. How long did they close it for when they imploded it?
1 year.
It only took a year to rebuild?
Yeah, because they closed it on my kid's birthday, and then they reopened it 1 year later on my kid's birthday.
The funniest thing in Greenfield is like people in Greenfield will look for any reason to get fucked up. And I remember when they had the bridge party, when they were going to blow the bridge up. So everyone was down there. My mom was there hammering gaggers, fucking probably drank a fifth of Nikolai, like shedding tears, like she spent some of the best years of her life on that bridge. I'm like, they're rebuilding that, don't you, Mom? But like everyone like gathered around. It was like a huge gathering. Then, like when the bridge reconstruction came about, the bridge was thrown up super fucking fast. Yeah. I do remember that. But then like the intricacies of like the architecture and everything, like to hold it stable, they were like doing that. But like in my head, I'm thinking, all right, the bridge has only been up for 2 years. You're already going in on it. Something has to be majorly fucked up.
Yeah, why are you fixing it already?
Well, they said there was like all these details that I guess the company didn't follow through with. Like they have to mill it, and then they're going to pour another 1.5 inches of concrete so all the water doesn't seep into the decking and rust it.
Okay.
And then a bunch of other shit that I gave up on reading.
You'd think though that like somebody would have.
Well, they
wrote that into the fucking original plan.
I think they did, and they probably rushed it, and they got caught on it. But like I said, they're just shut it down for a month. Like I said, there's like some shit rusting out that they got to repaint.
That's just insane.
That's just poor planning or something, dude. What the fuck?
Well, who inspected it the first fucking time?
So who passed the plans that, like, okay, maybe we foresee that this is a problem, that the water sits on the fucking metal. You know what I mean?
Right. If you're a bridge building company, okay, here you go. I'm like looking for a bridge building company. I don't want the company that's never fucking built a bridge yet.
Right.
I'm not like, hey, we're gonna be good. This is gonna be our first bridge, though.
The startup.
You're not. We're not hiring you. So whoever built the bridge obviously has built other bridges. So. Like, they definitely knew what they were supposed to be doing. Someone definitely there was definitely an envelope got handed off.
Cut a corner. Like,
dude, this price is too good to pass up.
We finished early. We get a $25,000 bonus or, whatever.
Right.
You know?
But now
they had TL doing the inspections.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to tell you right now, you motherfuckers, give me a 12-pack a day. This thing's going to be by as fucking good as gold.
I seen him the other day. He was spinning me a yarn about. He's like, "You see that house down there? They want 250,000." He's like, "They want 250 for that." He's like, "I get $500,000 for my house." I'm like, "I always thought you lived under the bridge."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he always has.
That's how he was inspecting it.
Yeah, he was like,
I can't sleep under this.
He's like, "You mind if my pet flies come with me?" You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And but that like, I'm just wondering, like that bridge. Okay, traffic is gonna be super fucked up, but people love walking and running to Shenley Park, and that is gonna totally fuck them up, right? Because you can't.
What are you gonna go, Swinburne? That's closed half of the time too.
No, but I'm thinking like if you're saying they're milling it, so are they gonna leave those sidewalks? So I
No,
don't think
no pedestrians can go across.
no pedestrians.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean that's like a major fucking artery, dude.
Dude, I was like missing it when it was shut down for that long. Like,
There was traffic everywhere you went.
dude,
though.
I remember the day it went back open. It was your kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
I probably got in a fight with Johanna for drinking too much at your kid's birthday party, and then I walked down to the bridge party.
It was like a concert, dude.
It was.
It was like a smasher.
Yeah,
They had and then when
the grand reopening.
yeah, the grand reopening, they had the ribbon
I
cutting.
got a
ceremony.
shirt.
Dude, 100%. Like I'm just saying, like off the top of my head, we're probably one of the best things that ever happened in Greenfield. They should rename the bridge Greenfield's Finest Podcast Bridge. After all the work we did for COVID to feed the seniors,
I mean,
It's a no-brainer.
we gave them pizza bagels for 7 weeks straight.
I'm actually gonna start a letter. I'm gonna get people to sign this shit.
I know where Corey O'Connor lives. We'll just go to his house and ask him straight up.
Dude. So anyway, that's our Corndick of the week, the Greenfield Bridge. Our brother in arms. This is like something I was like seeing on TV over the weekend. Okay, so like football got started. A lot of places started. Actually, most of them did the major conferences in college football, except for the Big Ten. And like that's our brother in arms this week because here's like the side of the story you don't see was like today when I caught it. This mother's on there whose son has a chance to go pro, who decided to go to a Big Ten school. You know, this is his senior year. It's going to basically determine his future, and they're not playing because like I don't know. Supposedly Michigan is the one school that's holding out, and like there's no way around it. Like I guess it's like they all have to be unanimous. But I heard they went back in negotiations. But those kids, I mean, imagine how many NFL prospects are in the Big Ten. Besides the SEC, that's got to be the #1 conference.
Yeah, it's Football Factory, all of them.
Right,
It's
but-
going to hurt all their drafts if
I'm
they don't
su-
see them play.
I'm surprised that dudes haven't jumped ship. Like, fuck it, you're not playing. I'm going.
You
like,
can't.
Oh, you can't.
Well,
You
some-
can transfer, but you can't not like that.
You give a year of eligibility though, right? If you transfer them.
Right. I was just thinking about it from Greenfield's standpoint because the Pac-12's not playing. Paul Grattan went to UCLA.
Yeah.
Like I think a Big Paul, he got a chance to go pro. That's
But
why,
is the Pac-12 playing?
no.
So he transferred to a place that's not playing either?
No, the Pac-12's the only other school conference. that's not
Right.
playing.
Well, I did hear that. I think it's the Big Ten. They're supposed to go back for like a vote. Or
They
some
are,
shit to,
right.
to see.
They, yeah. Go
But
ahead.
they
I'm
said they're only going to play interconference games, so that's like 8 games, and then plus championship. That's 9.
Yeah.
And every other conference plays like 10 games. So how the fuck are you going to get a national champion when nobody's playing the same amount of fucking
I don't even think
games?
they need a national champion. I think these kids just want to play. One, to play
Oh,
if you're never
right,
going to
right.
play again.
Right.
And two, to like get your NFL stock up.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, like, it's extremely complicated fucking issue.
It's right, and like I don't think like if I know none of us have ever been on that level of playing football, but you dudes all played high school football. Imagine taking it to a collegiate level, and you've basically dedicated probably from the time you're 6 years old all the way up until now to this point in your life, and you get to where you're supposed to be, and then they're like, we're not going to play, and it's because of Michigan doesn't want to play. I would fucking flip shit.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
the amount of time you put into college football, it's not just like during football, it's the whole year.
It's your life.
You're working out the whole year. You go to Michigan, you're doing film study, and you're not even playing ball.
You played 1 year. You actually played a year of college football.
Right.
So what was that like?
It's all day. And when you're off, you're playing spring ball, you're getting ready, or you're working out.
But
you're-
but not only
you're
that, you were everybody that your circle of friends was your football team.
They're all
Remember
playing
you-
ball.
Yeah, you were like, what kind of fraternity? Like, no, dude, this is your
It's
fraternity.
just- yeah.
Football team is your fraternity. You know.
But yeah, like I said, going from Alderdice, which like you showed up 2 weeks for the season, you played, and the season was over.
We smoked blunts before
And then,
games
right.
and practice.
And then you
for
go to
Christ's
like,
sake.
you go to a college program and like, you're like, wow, you guys do this shit all year round.
Yeah, it's
like,
a
this
business.
Is, yeah.
dude, yeah.
Well, I mean, I know just from my girlfriend's dad coach and TJ, like their program is super serious. Like they're they're doing stuff in this
A program like that's probably similar.
It's a shame at older dice like Witt and Nyberg really didn't give a fuck. They were like, if you guys didn't have fucking jerseys, they wouldn't have cared.
Well, it wasn't up to them, actually. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a shitty program. There was no...
Well,
the whole
ran
City
it.
League is pretty... It's nothing like the Whippeal. You know what I mean? The City League is like the ugly stepchild of the fucking Whippeal.
Right. There's not like Central. Remember, Dino and them went to Central. And like,
2 days and shit.
Their whole summer was working out.
Right.
We were like, robbing gum from Kogo's and then going to take a lap and then go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was our fucking day.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but you could see like college players. They're looking at they're watching like other teams playing. Dudes from Ohio State are sitting there like, what are we doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? They got to be jealous.
Like
Like
you said-
the NFL played all day, on Sunday and Monday, and it looked totally normal and fine.
Right, but like you said, if it's your same argument we had with the Whippeal. Like, if this is your last fucking hurrah, you know you ain't gonna go pro. You just want to finish out your fucking senior year, play some ball. I'm never gonna lace them up again. That's like a kick in the nuts, dude.
They 100%, like, this isn't even a sports conversation, but this is like 100%, they should leave this decision up to the kids.
Yes.
Listen, if you want to go out there and you want to play and you want to put it all on the line and you're going to stay in this bubble and you're going to do what you're asked to do, then come aboard. If you're nervous and you're worried about and you think
Opt
it take
out.
you out, you can opt out this year.
Opt out
and we'll let you come back.
Or
next
sign a waiver if you do want to play, because I think they're also worried about dudes getting sick and suing.
Okay.
That's like a big factor.
I mean,
guess.
that's like a huge thing and everything.
Right, but yeah, you could play ball and get your leg ripped off. I mean, it's
Right, yeah. Look at Shazier, dude. He got his freaking neck
Right.
broke.
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't get the COVID.
No, he just retired. I was
Yeah.
kind of sad because that dude just had like a
You know what?
major. He's actually pretty inspirational.
They did him good though. The Steelers, you know what I mean?
They
paid
kept
him
him
for
on
like
and
the
paid
next
him for a
couple
while.
years.
Right.
He's like, he's legit. Like that was a good move on their part.
I'd like to see him stay in Pitts. I'd like to see him like stay part of the city and hopefully stay part of like the Steelers program.
Yeah, maybe coach or something, huh?
Like something like help out with something. So anyway, like I think it was probably like about 7 weeks ago if I'm doing my math right. So Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks was smoking meth and he just looked fucking like hell. And we were like I can't believe Goldberg's going down that path, and he put down the puck and picked up the pipe, and he's smoking like a Navajo, and turn around I get on my news feed on Twitter, Goldberg made a major 60-day comeback, and he's been sober. He looks great. Getting ready for Mighty Ducks sequel, the 3-quarter house battles. But I mean, like, dude, it's just crazy. Like, I can't even. Like, I've did my share of drugs, but, like, I've never seen people look as bad as they do on meth. Like, that meth is just, like, it's like a whole nother animal. I mean, dude, that dude didn't even look. There's no way you could look at the one picture of Goldberg, look at the other, and thought that was ever the same person, when meanwhile, it was only 2 months apart. You know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. And I heard they really are going to do a Mighty Ducks movie.
No, dude. So I seen the same story you're talking about, and they were like, whatever his name is, famous for the character Goldberg in Mighty Ducks. He made a huge turnaround, and he has new teeth. And that was like the fucking headline. He does got some nice chomps, though. You know what I mean? From no chomps to some chomps is a fucking upgrade.
But the other dude that looked like him, it looked like a shell of a human being that wasn't even real. And I'm just like, wow, dude. Like, imagine, like, I didn't know the Mighty Ducks. Like, I didn't know he cashed in a bunch of money. Like, I don't know how much his meth habit was, dude, but it was pretty bad because he looked like shit.
I mean, dude, Mighty Ducks was years ago.
He was like a fat kid, though, and then he looked like a fucking,
a meth
mic
head.
stand.
Yeah, he looked like a stick figure, like just smoking meth. And I'm just like, wow, dude, that was one of the roughest Hollywood mugshots of all time. Not that I consider Goldberg like an A-list celebrity, but I mean, still, he made it on the big screen. He's a celebrity.
He took that last Mighty Ducks loss pretty hard, I guess.
Oh,
you know
dude,
what I mean?
he triple deked. He got triple deked one too many freaking times. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, we got the same thing in common. We're going to die. I don't want to leave my loved ones with a bunch of bills and debt, and then all they do is talk shit about me when I'm dead. I needed to make sure I had life insurance. Make sure you call Roman Financial Group and Carmen Mercurio at 412-862-5511. Carmen will get you all set up so your family doesn't hate you when you die. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? When Greenfield's Finest podcast crew orders pizza, we only go to one place, and that's Cappazudo's Pizza, located at 505 Greenfield Avenue. Phone number 412-521-6570. Best pizza in Greenfield by far. Check them out. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. All right, everybody, welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. And do you know what time it is? It's Espelon time. Shuley's going to drink and drive, have another shot. Yeah.
Who needs a ride?
Yeah, there you go. Attaboys. Attaboy. That's what I like to see.
Oh, man, it tastes like a little slice of Mexican heaven.
Shuley's starting to get that twinkle in his eye where he's going to go crazy, Mom.
What are we going out to later, Shuley? What are we doing after that?
I told you the third shot. Keep you at the second one. The third one.
Third one is where it goes crazy. That's where shit gets weird.
It's called package hunting. It's a sport here.
Shuley's World Tour starts tonight.
Yeah. You go around rescuing PA.
All aboard for the Q's cruise.
That's right. So we got a relationship story. We always try to find one. This one's pretty weird. So this woman who she's 24, her boyfriend's 23. They've been together for 5 years. She's never met any of his friends. So like, and she has insisted to him like, why don't you bring me around your friends? And she goes, oh, his only answer is you wouldn't like them. So, like, she's like, I don't know what to do, and I don't know what's going on. And I can tell you right now exactly what's going on.
Yeah, this is pretty clear cut.
He does drugs.
I was going to say she's the side
That's
chick.
what I was saying, too. She's
okay.
the side chick. They know his girlfriend, or, like, he hangs out with his friends and their girlfriends and his main girlfriend.
Hey, hon, does he only call you at 2:30 in the night?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys brought a valid point. That's why I'm glad we all got different points of views. I was just thinking, though, like, maybe he's friends with Goldberg and they were smoking meth. You know what I mean?
Out of a pop can.
She was like, I want to meet your friend that was in Mighty Ducks. And the dude's like, no, just give me that pop can. I'll be back in 6 days, honey. And she's like, I never got to meet Goldberg yet.
I'll be back in 6 days.
Yeah, like, I mean, it could, but like, then when you two like said that, that's probably
Right, dude got a wife and a family.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're
her.
She might be playing C, cuz you know what I mean. She might not even be the side.
But
chick.
she says he's been with him for like 3 years.
No, I think it's 5 years. And the
Wow.
weird thing is, like, okay, so me and my girlfriend Addie, she's the best. We've been dating for 4 years, but like, she pretty much knew who my friends were right off the bat, and I'm glad because like it's a big part of my life. I think all of us here are. Our girlfriends or wives are integrated with our friends, and like it's just how it is. Like, you know, like I'm tight with my friends. You're gonna meet them, you know, and I knew she would like them. You know, like I just think that's a weird answer to say. Like, oh, you wouldn't like them. If I'm her, I'm thinking, well, then who the fuck are you hanging out with?
What are you hiding? You know,
Well,
are you in the CIA?
Or does he 100% have friends, or is he like one of them?
Oh, maybe
She
he's
said-
a loser.
No, so she said she has been out with him and ran into people he knew, and she said they seemed normal. But like she was like, why can't we hang out with them? He goes, oh, I don't know, you wouldn't like them. Like, so she's met people that he's known, and he still refuses to bring her out. Like, I'm wondering if she like a complete smoke show, and this dude's like keeping her in the base.
His friends are creeps.
Yeah, they're like, dude, they're
She's
gonna
fr-
pound her out.
Yeah, she's friends with like dudes like we know. You know,
yeah, right. Like, don't bring your girlfriend.
yeah. Dude, I just gave your girlfriend an elevator. And she's in the back smoking meth with Goldberg.
Yeah, she might not make. Hey, she's gonna be late tonight.
That's just weird to me. Like I don't know.
think that's extremely weird. Dude.
Imagine like okay, so like us. Imagine reversing the roles, and you're with some chick, and she's like, "All right, I'm going out with my friends." And you're like, "Oh, who is it?" You're like, "Oh, just I'm going out with John and Shuley," and she's like, "Oh, I want to meet them." And you're going out. The chick's going out with her friends. Like, "Oh, I'm going out with Amy and Amber," and you're like, "Oh, I want to meet them." You're like, "Oh, you wouldn't like them." I'm thinking, why are you fucking hanging out with people I wouldn't like?
What's the first thing you would think though?
Are they
She's
whores?
hanging out with the whole.
You're hanging out with who?
That or like a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, like Amy and Amber's like Anthony and fucking somebody. It's like she's on the cruise.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe he hangs out with like a bunch of hot chicks and like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's
I think
in the friend zone.
There could be like there could be so many levels of weird shit.
Yeah, there's dimensions to this motherfucker.
Like you said, he could be married. His friends could be creep.
I want to know now.
He could be on meth. I don't know. Like she didn't.
Oh,
We need a follow up.
We're gonna do a follow up next week. I'm gonna track them down. Probably have them on the show.
What if he doesn't have a single fucking friend and he like paid those actors to like pretend they were his friends?
What if we find out who he was on Facebook and it said 3 friends?
What if we know this guy?
Yeah, I think I do. Hey, were you up? What's that place in Square Hill? Were you up Davis Park recently?
Fashions in your jumper.
Yeah, dude. So that like brings me to crazy points. Like it seemed like Rob Perouse was flexing on you a little bit.
Yeah,
Sean.
dude, he's
He
fucking.
called you out.
Yeah, he was like, dude, come up and ball, cuz. He showed me his crossover and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm just trying to jackhammer concrete and make a podcast happen, dude. That's all.
He said you left ball behind, dude.
Yeah.
Back in high school.
Yeah, he called me out, man. What are you gonna do?
You didn't show up, huh?
Nah, man.
So you got served.
I did get
So, moving forward, our segment right now is brought to you by Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0. Remember, promotional code GFP when ordering anything off Manscaped. You'll save yourself 20%. It's the best in below-the-waist hair removal ever. My nads are still intact, and they're more beautiful than ever.
silky.
He showed me. They look great.
Yeah,
I had to show his on. They're fucking fantastic.
It's
nads.
impressive.
Yeah, I can't get him to touch them, but he's like, look.
I hit him with like the back of my finger. Like, yeah, that's nice.
I'm like, John, try one of these elevators.
You were like you were meeting a new dog for the first time. You put your hand out.
Yeah.
That was cold-blooded. So we're going to jump into gear grinders. I'm going to start with Risotto. Risotto, what's grinding your gears?
Here's what's grinding my gears is the fact that people still throw their garbage out the window in their cars.
Yeah, this
Like when I see like a full bag of Wendy's fast food,
that was
just
Chick-fil-A.
like was that Chick-fil-A? Whatever it is. You see it. I was with you when I was just like, I can't believe people are so ignorant. They can't wait till they stop their car and walk
Find
into
a
their
trash
house and throw it away.
receptacle,
Yeah,
gas
there's
station,
trash
anything.
cans everywhere.
There's a weird thing because it was up the development, up
It's a nice
Somerset,
place.
Somerset.
and there's garbage cans everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, there was literally
You're not in freaking Homestead.
Whoever
Right.
it was could have pulled over, got out, and just threw it away if they were in that much of a hurry.
most of the time you think of that it's probably like a younger person, like a lot of younger people, like they're. I'm not saying they don't give a fuck, but it's like they're one way they're either like very aware of the earth or they just don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Well, these days. So
Yeah.
I have a story about that. When I was younger, I was actually coming down Streets Run Road here after work all day, and I threw a fucking like McDonald's because I was like 16,
What a
17.
fucking
I didn't give
piece
a
of
fuck.
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
I changed my ways.
yeah.
I didn't give a fuck, you know.
Right.
And you know what someone did? They fucking took my license plate. Like fucking reported me to like the Litter Bug Society or some
Good.
shit.
Right.
These motherfuckers sent me like bumper stickers, garbage bags for like in your car and all this shit. Like, come on, asshole, don't be such a douchebag. I mean, they said it way nicer than that, but that's what they said. You know?
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
never did it again. Never did it
Right.
again.
That I think sometimes like like instead of because if someone bases on you, it's
It's like
almost
fuck you.
like fuck you, I'll do what I want. But someone sends you like nice little bumper sticker, like you know what, I probably did the wrong thing. Like so I
well, that's how I took it.
Like,
you
I'm
know?
not mad at you.
I was
I'm
a
just
douchebag.
disappointed.
I'm
Yeah.
Listen, I'm admitting my faults. That's how I grow as a man.
right.
Okay, and that's how I progress in life.
Dude, I've been behind a car that's just like fired out some. Yeah.
Was it me?
Nah, it was down commercial, dude. People are just wrong, dude. They just think it's
They think it's like a fucking trash heap.
yeah.
Because you make that one sharp turn and no one can see you from the front or the back, so you can
Right.
throw whatever the fuck you want out the window.
Yeah, that's just not good.
I
for
can't
business.
say I've never done that before either.
But no, but I could probably say right now that none of us do it now.
No, I don't.
So I think
no.
that's more of a younger people thing. Hopefully they grow out of it. So that was a good gear grinder, though.
Yeah.
Shuli, what do you got this week?
All right, so I've actually I don't think I've hit on Rosa with my gear grinders for like since last show.
Since last week.
So
Since you hit the bikers again.
Yeah, right. Since North Park, that fucking shit show that is, them motherfuckers. All right, Subarus and bikes. That's all it is.
That's
But so I don't know if this happens to you. I know it happens to you guys. But so Rosa's like, hey, you know what? We need to get a new carpet. We need to do painting, and it burns my ass. Like, listen. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining like we. Motherfucker, you want me to do it. You know, there's no we involved. Like, we need a new couch. Like, what are you gonna go down and get a new couch and fucking bring it home? No. Anthony's gonna bring the fucking couch. Don't tell me we.
Passive aggressive.
So
you don't
Yeah,
like it?
like she's like aggressive. Passively.
So you're saying, like, because it's gonna, like, you're the one getting the couch. Are you going to let your family sit on it?
No, if I'm bringing that, you see what they did to my last fucking
Dude,
couch?
you know that dog's gonna be sitting in your
Oh,
spot
dude.
every day.
Oh man, yeah, but it's not even just like moving the couch. Like the other day, she's like, "Oh, we should paint this wall." And here
Yeah.
goes. There's a fucking roller and brushes right downstairs. I'll get them out.
Yeah, like
You know
what
I mean?
color you want to paint?
We-
I'll go
hey,
get you the
yeah,
paint right
yeah.
now.
I'll do my part and get you the shit, and you do it. And that means we.
Yeah.
Not fucking, I gotta get it, and then I gotta do it, and then I gotta listen to you bitch about you don't like the color. Motherfucker, I'm colorblind. I don't know what the fuck color you want. You know what I mean?
Dude, Johanna did some shit like that to me the other day. She's like, "Do you think we should move the tool chest to the other side of the garage?" I'm like, no. I mean, right now we're like getting ready for this birthday party. Who gives a shit, dude? I get up in the morning. I'm like setting things up. My dolly is placed directly in front of
I
my
was
tool
just gonna
chest.
say that.
I'm like, why'd you move my dolly? She was like, yeah, okay. So you're basically telling me, asshole,
we-
move-
we have
yeah,
to move this?
Yeah, so I got to move this tool chest right now.
Yeah, well, she did her part. She brought the dolly close at least.
She did, yeah, right. I had
Rosie don't even get the fucking paintbrush.
No.
Oh, dude. So, like, my gear grinder, it's kind of like a weird one. So I went to Costco this weekend, bought a bunch of fruit and stuff like that. I never really paid attention to, like, the blueberry containers or raspberry, anything like that. But if you pay attention to them, they got fucking little holes punched in them.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm like packing this shit up in boxes and stuff like that. I take it home. I didn't realize, like, all this shit is, like, leaking out of these little fucking holes. Like, why are these little holes in this package of fruit? Like, it's letting all my fruit leak out. That's insane.
I see it. I know what you're talking about. I do not have a fucking explanation for why there's holes there.
Like,
Like, do you think they need air or something?
I'm thinking, like,
Probably. Or maybe they still have to like hit them with a little bit of water.
Ripen.
I
but
don't
the
know.
thing is, like,
There's the fruit is falling out of it.
no, there's
the
little
juice.
No, there's little, yeah, like little holes in it, and like the berries sometimes, you know what I mean? Like they'll fucking, especially a blueberry, it'll get like smashed up.
Wait, what are you doing? Putting
Did you put the
briskets
blueberries
top
on the
of
bottom?
fucking-
You put the blueberries on the bottom and
You
smashed them.
motherfucker.
No, I did, no.
He put a case of water on the strawberries.
This is what happened. No. So anyway, I put the blueberries up on the thing. So like they were sitting on top of this meat or lasagna I'm letting thaw out. So like they're just sitting on it, nothing smashing. It's one level to the next. I go to pull the fucking lasagna out, and it's covered in this
Jizz.
shit. And this shit's all over my hands. I just took a shower. I shaved my nads, and now I'm covered in fucking blueberry. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm looking at the container like, who designed this? Like, I'm just going to fuck you over and have shit leak all over your fridge.
Like, listen, I understand the holes in it, okay? How about just the top? We don't need it on the bottom.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
On the sides. I'm
Yeah,
like,
keep the juice inside.
right. Like, it makes no sense why there's holes in the side of that. None.
You know what? We should get together and figure this out.
Yeah. Because that's what's really grinding my. It's like between that and there not being any baskets in convenience stores. That just totally blows my fucking
Dude, you
brain.
bring up Costco, and I hate to say, dude, after I spend like $300 and some in Costco,
Yeah.
and you like give me an attitude and ask me for a donation, I don't even remember what the donation was for.
I do.
But whatever it is,
Right.
didn't I just spend enough money here? Like you,
No,
you
I
gotta hit
just
me for a
spent all
little
this
bit
money,
more.
and now I gotta go dive in that indoor dumpster.
Right,
for a
then you gotta
fucking
look at me.
box?
Yeah, then you gotta look at me like I'm a piece of shit for saying no. Like I don't appreciate it.
No, so I was like, they asked me for the same donation, and I was like, and the first thing I asked them, I didn't even ask them what it was for. I'm like, do I get to put my name on a star?
Yeah, right.
And she said, no, we're not doing that because of COVID. And I said, thank you. No, I'm not donating. Because I was going to write Greenfield's Finest Podcast on that store, and I would have gave them $5 if they'd have let me do that. But you don't want to even participate in giving me my shot at. Like, I'm not going to participate in funding this. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know where this money's going.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like people, you'll see them, they're outside and they got like buckets and they're just like carrying them around. And it'll be like money for homeless. But they're not homeless people, but they're just like regular.
Yeah, it's a dude in a suit.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he looks like he's like a pastor or
He
something.
does
like
look
that.
like a pastor, now that you say. Yeah, but all I want him is like not like you want to do another shot, great.
Shot number 3.
But how was I talking about?
You threw him off.
The pastor asking for money.
Yeah.
No, I just think that's a bad look. Like when I cut, you know what I mean? When I like do your yard and I send you a bill, I don't ask for money for something else, dude. I'm just happy enough you pay that bill.
They did a whole South Park episode about like how Whole Foods is like notorious for that. And it's like you spend like fucking $75 on a rotisserie chicken, and then they're gonna come ask you for more money. It's like, dude, like this is uncomfortable. And then the people in the line behind you are like watching, like, are you donating or are you not?
Dude, that's like shaming you into it.
Right, it's donate shaming.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
And then they're like, oh, so you're not, they'll get on the loudspeaker, so you will not be donating? Okay, great. You know, and they throw your fucking chicken on the floor.
Like, so you don't care about abused animals?
Yeah.
Like, no, I just want to get this lettuce and go home.
Yeah, I just want the $7 organic lettuce.
Rosa said, we need eggs, so I'm here.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe and Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe and Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning, and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them. They were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. It looks like it's time for Rosario and Shuli to hammer one more shot. It's Espelon time.
Espelon.
Shuli's getting Uncle Billy drunk tonight. So
we're gonna need someone to drive us home tonight.
I got we're gonna do a little draft real quick, something fun. We're just gonna each take 2 picks at this. I'll actually get it started, but what it's gonna be is if we could have any job in the world, what would it be? Okay, I'll go first. Give you guys an idea where it's at. This is a fucking no-brainer. I'd be the captain of a crab fisherman boat, so I could be on Deadliest Catch.
Oh shit, that's a good one, there, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude. First off, you get all the glory. You're making tons of money, And I'm sure, like, if you were single, you'd be able to get tons of coos.
All the crab you can eat.
All the I don't eat crab, but I mean, I
You
would
don't-
trade the crab for meat.
You eat snapper, dude.
How much at a time are you at sea with like a bunch of
Like
crewmen?
months, bro.
But I'm the captain, so I'm just like, they're like going through hell out on
They're
the
the
deck.
peasants,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're on the deck, and like, I wouldn't want to be a deckhand, but to be up there with that dude Sig and just smoking, busting Newports out.
Because you're still putting your life on the motherfucking line.
I mean, I like to live my life
Dangerously,
dangerously.
yeah.
So I was like, but I love crab fishermanship, deadliest catch. Like, I'd say like that would be like, for me, that's my first pick. That's
I got
what-
no beef with that one. That's a good fucking pick. I've always imagined being able to do something like that. That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Right.
Until you're like faced with sudden death and you're like, fuck this, dude.
Risotto, what do you got, buddy?
I'd 100% be a professional golf player.
Yeah,
That's a
pretty
good one. That's a good
You
one.
travel around, play like all the nicest places in the world. Like you don't even have to be like the best and have all that pressure. You
All
could
you-
like be like middle of the pack and still make like a ton of money.
Yeah.
Right, all you gotta do is wear a hat from your sponsor, and that's
Sponsors
like
are
millions
out-
in your pocket.
sponsors out
cuz-
the ass.
Yeah.
You got tons of money. You're getting tons of coups.
Them golfers party. They party hard.
They're doing tons of shots, getting tons of packages.
Cruises left and
Dude,
right.
they like the strippers flood into the cities that they go to
Really?
I think
because
that's
they-
more for the.
for the
the-
golfers.
I was gonna say it's for the crowd. you know?
I don't think the
Dude.
golfing crowd. I mean,
It's for the millionaire golfers that go to these special. Dude, I'm telling you, I know about this.
So what? You gonna be a golfer, dude? You mean you need?
No,
a
I missed my
Hey,
time.
You need a caddy?
You could be my caddy. You look like that dude Bones used a caddy for Mickelson.
oh, dude. All right, Shirley, what do you got, buddy?
All right, so you guys, anybody familiar with like Anthony Bourdain?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be my fucking ideal job in my life, dude. Travel around and go fucking eat bomb ass food and drink shit, and you're paying me to describe how it tastes, and it, that's like the best thing in the world. It's kind of like
We're kind of like what we set you up with. Except you're not going to want to eat anything.
Yeah, we're going to, like,
Okay. All
You-
right, so my
you-
dream job.
is to be a cocaine tester.
Yeah, right.
So it's not a real job yet.
No, but honestly, that would be my thing. Travel around,
Do coke.
Well, I mean, if it's available, but experience different cultures, eat their food, drink their booze. That would be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have a fucking care in the
See,
world.
I wouldn't want to be in like Thailand eating like
I mean, I'll
roaches
take
and
a bite
shit.
of a cat. What the fuck,
No, but some of the shit that I seen that dude eat, it was like weird intestines. Of
No, you're
weird...
talking about Andrew Zimmerman, that fat dude.
Yeah.
that eats that weird shit.
I'm
No, I'm
thinking
talking
of
about
dude who died.
Yeah,
The
that's
dude
Anthony
died.
Bourdain.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He was
weird
an ex
shit.
crack fucking head, dude, and he fucking got his life together and just started traveling around the world eating bomb ass food, not smoking crack.
He had like mental health issues, I think.
I mean, who
Who
doesn't these days?
Right. But it was sad.
But his job was like, I feel
It
bad
was
for
a
the
good
guy.
job.
Terrible. His job,
So
best
basically
job in
the
the
same
fucking
thing. Yeah,
world.
like golfers travel around. You want to travel around?
Yeah, I like to eat food. drink
Z-Bird
booze.
wants to be on the high seas.
Arr.
Yeah, like, because like I would like, how like you have like I'd have like a little thing that would like pull me on a jet ski, so I would hook it up and I'd just be out there, you know what I mean, just knocking catching bear crabs with my
Just
hands.
diving off the jet ski, diving on them.
Yeah, dude.
Coming up with a crab in your mouth.
Yeah.
and a snorkel. Arr.
Who let these crabs out? Who? So, dude, I guess it's back to me, dude. We're basically all fucking saying shit that's like, except for Rosario. Me and Schuller's like Discovery Channel. I'm sticking to the Discovery Channel, and I want to be Parker Wilson, fucking mining for gold, or
Dude.
Parker Schnabel.
Yeah, the young dude.
Yeah, like, dude, that would be the coolest fucking job, I think. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of work involved in that, but to actually like be working where you're literally digging up money, and like when you hit that, like when you hit like a sweet spot, dude, that's gotta be the best.
When you hit the pay dirt, dude,
pay dirt.
Broner City.
I got that game on my phone, and it's like I used to play it all the time. I just feel like it started getting too real. I was like,
He
You yelling at Addy?
yeah, I'm telling Addy.
I'm trying to hit the pay dirt. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
I'm like, someone fucked with my dozer. Was you messing around with my dozer while waiting there to take a steamer? She was like, "What? Get the fuck out of the house!" And I'm like,
He's like, the hole's flooding. I don't know.
she was like, "I don't know what he's doing, Dad. He got this map of Alaska taped on the dining room table." I'm like, "Right here. There's good pay dirt."
They did a geological survey
of my backyard. I had one of those little cranes like for kids.
I went to Mike's house and he had strings like every 3 feet. Like he was digging for a fucking dinosaur bone or something.
But yeah, dude, I love that fucking shit, dude. Like the dudes I hate on Discovery Channel, or not Discovery Channel, but History Channel, or the fucking what dudes are they? They're the dudes that always act like they're gonna find something, but they never find something. We were watching
Oak Island.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
So that
Oak
is
Island.
Did they still not find nothing? Because I was
No.
in deep for a while with Oak Island.
Oak Island is like smoking crack, okay? Because like you get that first hit of Oak Island and you never get it back. You know what I mean? You never get that feeling
You're
back.
chasing a dragon.
You're chasing a dragon, and it's not even real. And it's like insanity. You're repeating the same mistake of watching this show over and over again and expecting different results. And like every week, you get hyped up, and they bring in new people, and they bring in the little weirdo that looks like Rudy. You know what I mean? I'm like,
The best is the dude with the melody. He's like, "Oh my god, it's a doppelganger we just found. This is amazing." He's like, "It's a Bobby Dangler." Like, what the fuck is a Bobby Dangler?
and then it'll go, yeah. Then it'll go like to a takeaway fact, like in the 1600s. Jeez, would you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They got me in because they wrote me in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But they were like such fucking Corndicks, and like the two brother Corndicks were like running the thing, and like they would go off site, and there'd always be like family tragedy, and like the whole show just got fucking
It's
crazy.
like it's like a soap opera.
Dude, I was watching it one day, and they talked about the one dude who lived on the island who ended up being the biggest property owner ever on Nova Scotia. I'm like, you idiots. He found it already.
Wow, how do you think he bought all that land, motherfucker?
I remember that they were talking about that dude, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't know how he acquired all the property." I'm like, "I probably found all the gold already, and that was it." But they're definitely like, call me crazy, maybe it's like I believed in it, but I definitely think there was something buried there with all that shit that was going on.
No one put that much time and effort in there for there to be a fucking empty box at the bottom. Unless, dude, like you said, dude found it and was like,
Dude
"Oh
was,
yeah,
dude
it's
was a
over there,
farmer.
it's over
Yeah,
there."
dude was a farmer. Like he was farming.
And then he bought every.
He was like
plot
a
of
free.
land.
He was like a freed
Right.
black man. He was farming, and all of a sudden, yeah, he became like one of the biggest.
He was like, "Shit, this is
biggest
my fucking
landowners.
island."
Yeah,
dude.
right.
And he was like, they were
And
like, "Why are
they're-
you paying with
they're
gold?"
like,
coins?"
yeah, we don't know what happened. We're just gonna keep digging.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, "No, everybody, get the fuck out of here. There's nothing to see here."
Yeah, that was like, but fuck Oak Island, but definitely I'm down with Gold Rush for sure. I wouldn't mind being Parker Schnabel on them big machines. The Rosario, what do you got, buddy?
I would like to be a stunt driver.
That's a pretty fucking.
That's
I didn't
fucking-
expect that out of you. That's a good answer.
I've thought about this a long time, and finally, maybe the Espelon made it come to the front of my brain.
Thought you're inner animal.
Yeah, dude, like just like in the movies, like, dude, you know what movie? Like the getaway car is in the town where they're like flying in all them small streets in Boston, like
Yeah.
in the minivan, then the Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah.
Like that. I think that's what made me like, man, I wish I could be like fucking driving around like a sick bastard
Like that fat dude. He was the best.
Yeah,
getaway
he was the
driver
man.
ever.
He's
Yeah.
a rapper, actually. That dude.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. The dude, he's like a famous rapper in
I thought you were
Boston.
gonna make a joke out of that. or
No,
something.
no, he's a fucking. Dude was a man. He had cool jumpsuits and everything. He could drive his ass off.
I did love that
He
dude.
could drive his ass off.
Yeah, I would.
He's
love
like, "What? You think I can't handle a pinch?"
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
OG, cuz.
He, fucking OG. What do you got, Schultz?
All right, so you know how you said, like, you know, if it's off the table, you said crab boat
Yeah.
captain. I always wanted to be a fucking cruise ship captain, like
Really?
the Love Boat.
The Love Boat,
Dude,
the cruise
that
captain.
would. All right. Now I even love it more. No, but really, dude, you know, you got like a city on the middle of the ocean. You're
That's
cruising
true.
around, and you're the fucking judge, jury, and executioner on that boat. I
You
tell
are the man. The
like
captain's
you
the
know, I
man.
put you in the brig. Get on my nerves. Go in the brig.
And
Yeah.
you're getting
Would
mad.
you go down with that ship if you hit an iceberg?
Fuck no, motherfucker. I ain't say I fucking was dying for that shit. I just said I'd like to take a gander at that lifestyle. Yeah, I'm gonna have a fucking sick ass escape vessel, dude. You got the peasants gonna fucking
You're
fight
gonna
for
drown. You're gonna
themselves,
lock
dude.
them in the
Yeah,
basement.
dude. I ain't the dude from the Titanic because I'm not like listening to the violinist while we go down. Cause
You go down with that ship, Z-Bird?
No.
In your crab ship? No,
What,
you're
my
out of
crab
there.
ship?
If like every,
I don't know, dude. We're family.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, surely don't even know these people. These are like my, you know what I mean? Like, crab fisherman, that's your
You
fucking
bond, yeah, you bond with them.
Yeah, if he goes down, we all go down. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, if Silvio the dishwasher gets injured, it don't really affect my life in any way, shape, or form.
I'll fucking swim back to shore on Silvio's back, on his dead back.
On his corpse.
Yeah.
They're like, Captain, what do we do? Like, I don't have one. You still have one a game show. I'm
Like, I don't know. I'm just going to fucking Guatemala to do some cocaine. Dude, what the fuck's going on?
I'm not even the captain. I bought this hat in the gift shop. Sure, be putting out that shrimp on the ball.
Yeah, my name tag will say Captain Stubing.
Yeah. She'll only be back in Gen Pop in no time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, guys, we're getting ready for What Would Greenfield Do. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
The fucking first one is a fucking doozy. All right. I don't know where the fuck he. Okay, so everyone, before you get into this, Jack is still very involved with the show. He's on the mend. He's getting better, but Jack still helps write the show and sends a lot of the
Behind
input.
the scenes guy.
Yeah, behind the scenes. So Jack has a lot to do with this, especially What Would Greenfield Do. It's always all Jack. He does a great job with it, and this is fucking the best one I've ever fucking seen. It said, "Would you rather get a good hand job from your grandmother or a bad hand job from your grandmother?" So I'm like,
That's a conundrum.
dude, that's like terrible, dude. So like, that's just such a weird question. But like, we're on a show, and like people are gonna want us to answer. I'm not gonna let the fans down. I'm gonna like. So my grandma, like, I'm gonna try to think of this like it's not my grandma, like just our grandma, but it's kind of hard to do because it says your grandma. I mean, dude, like the weird thing is, if you're getting it anyway, like I'd want a good hand.
What the fuck?
Just make it good and get it over
What are
with.
we treading water here?
That's a good point, Rosato, because, like, all right, say that you're like, fuck it, I don't ever want to think of my grandma as a good hand job, but then that insane moment is going to go on even longer. If it's a, I mean,
it's a terrible hand job. She's gonna be jerking.
She's
on
like
spaghetti
fumbling
noodles
around.
all day. Yeah.
Give me a rash.
Slapping it all over your thighs.
your
What
dick's
fuck
going to
kind of
smell like,
question is this,
your
Jack?
dick's going to smell like Ben Gay.
Does it smell like mothballs and fucking and depression?
But that's just such a fucking great question.
Oh man! So what was your answer there?
I'm saying good
You
hand
deflected.
job.
Yeah, you went good.
I'm good all the way. Yeah, I want that in and out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here any longer. Have to. I'm going to try to wash my brain of that memory. But
Yeah, you're not going to prolong it like baseball. Cold weather in baseball. You know?
Right.
You're going to be like, okay.
yeah, just sit back and deal with
Get
it.
this over with. I agree with that. That's a pretty good stance on that. I mean, it's
Cold
pretty,
weather in baseball?
I don't know what he's talking about. He's
Like
drunk.
you try to prolong yourself. From
Is that what you think about when you're having sex? or
No, I
something?
seen that on a movie one time. I just think about fucking.
Oh, you're saying you're thinking in your head when you're trying not to bust a nut.
Yeah,
Cold weather and
yeah.
You ran a sentence together. I thought you were saying cold weather and baseball. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he talking about?
Like
I
you
know
want
how
to get, like you
know.
want to, like when you're playing baseball in the cold weather, you just want to get the game.
All right,
over with.
listen, guys. I've been trying to.
You want to do
Not
another shot?
repeat myself. All right, now I'm not making sense. You may start repeating myself.
No,
man?
that's it. All right, what do you have with this, Rosato? Good or bad?
Good.
All right, yeah. You got it. Okay, here's
That's unanimous.
Yeah, you asked me. Don't I get a good hand job from my grandmother? And a bad one.
Yeah.
All right. So next one.
No wonder my kids can't listen to this.
would you rather? Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather be an awesome NFL kicker or an average NFL tight end? So, I mean,
That's easy. That's for me. That's easy.
What do you got?
I'm gonna go awesome kicker.
Me too.
Awesome kicker, dude.
Adam Vinatieri?
right.
Yeah, all day.
Okay, let's just say that. Okay, so you're the kicker. I don't remember any there's a couple kickers throughout history who are probably legends, like Janikowski, like party. I'm talking about off the field getting coups and stuff like that. But I think if you're the average tight end, you're gonna have that one week where you're gonna be able to go down the flats and smash anything. I don't know if the kicker can fucking knock through the game-winning field goal and go crush all the coups.
No, that's not true. I know for a fact. Jeff Reed,
Yeah,
party animal,
right. I know. I remember Jeff.
and he was good at one point in time.
He was getting coups.
And he was getting coups for sure. I heard of some of the coups he got. It's local.
He was on a
coups.
coke cruise.
Yeah.
Coos coke cruise.
So he liked cocaine. I mean, that probably contributed to him getting so much coups. But
And him being out of the NFL a little early.
Yeah,
I want. But let's think about it financially wise. Who's going to make more money? Right, the average tight end,
Who's going to play longer in the NFL?
the kicker, I guess.
yeah. Your longevity.
Who's gonna
Vinatieri
get-
was like 45.
Who's going to get
when he retired.
their head ripped off by a middle linebacker? Probably the tight end.
Or who's going to blow their ACL? It ain't going to be the guy punting or not punting, but kicking
Right.
field goals.
Right,
you know?
but the one thing about okay, so say you're a tight end, you go down, pass turn, you drop the ball. 99% of the time, it's not going to determine the game. The kicker, everything you do.
But you're an awesome kicker.
Yeah, but if you're nailing them
That's
left
right.
and right, you're nailing coups left
That's
and
kind
right.
of right. That's kind of now that I'm looking at this.
If you're like, would you rather be a kicker that played 20 years or a tight end that played 10?
And
Or do you
it's
want to be
awesome.
like what's that backup tight end we had that we just got rid of from Seattle? Like, do you want to be him? No, nobody wants to be him. You
Right.
want to be
I
Adam
remember his name.
Vinatieri. Exactly. Everybody knows Vinatieri.
But yeah, and now, yeah, awesome's the key word. So like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I mean, that's kind of like an easy one. Awesome NFL kicker, right? You don't get crushed. You still make money, and you get tons of coups.
And then if you kick that fucking game winning, you're the hero of the fucking
right,
world.
chances
bro.
are you're more likely to make the front page than average.
Yeah,
tight.
yeah.
Right.
If you're an average tight end, you score a touchdown in the Super Bowl, you get some love. If you kick the game-winning fucking field goal to win the Super Bowl, you are the talk of the town.
Yeah, Vinatieri's a legend. You know who I love, but he fucked the Minnesota Vikings, is Gary Anderson. He was an awesome
Yeah.
kicker.
He's like, when you have these guys blocking for you, you have to feed them a what? You little South African prick, you.
Dude, oh man. So all right, here we got one last one. This is good. This is actually a really good question. If you could get access to one person's phone and you get to look at all their shit, who would it be?
Holy fuck, dude, you just threw a curveball. That's a deep one there.
I mean, dude, like obviously, like I'm thinking, like to see everything, like, dude, like you could find out if there's. I mean, dude, if you had the president's phone,
Yeah.
you could find out. I'd want to see. First off, I'd want to see nakeds of his wife, and then I'd also, I'd want to see if there's fucking aliens.
I was just going to say, yeah, you'll know all the secrets of the fucking.
So maybe like if I'm more like I'd want to see that. So like that's the, but say in person. So I'm thinking like the best source to go to would be like I guess like the maybe like the head of the fucking I don't know. I'm gonna stick with president, but I'm saying I want to see it, and that's like my reasoning. But I like want to see aliens and then like some nakeds of his wife.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I
Can't
think.
argue with that.
Yeah, what are you guys thinking?
Dude, I don't know. I'm stuck.
Look,
You
so I got one. So I'm playing off of you said like the president. 'Cause, you see nakeds of his wife.
Yeah,
That's a plus.
right.
And then you could know if there's aliens and everything. What if you like had the phone to like head of the CIA or FBI or something like that, dude, and you had dirt on every motherfucker
Yeah.
that walks the earth. dude.
That's a good point. Like, who's the head of the FBI now? I don't know. They keep switching around.
Yeah, I don't know.
but
Motherfuckers
but I
fire
get
left
what
and
you're
right.
But I get what you're saying.
I'm thinking of what was the dude that started like the fucking CIA?
J. Edgar Hoover.
Yes. He had dirt. No, they said he was fucking doing weird shit, but no one could call him out because he had dirt
he had
on you.
shit
you,
on
you,
everybody.
you,
Right.
No president could get
Like
rid of
yeah,
him.
yeah. Like what are you gonna do? I know everything about everything.
Yeah.
The presidents would get hired.
You're the most powerful
and he would
motherfucker.
they were like, yeah, we think we want him out, and he'd go in like, here's your file. And
yeah,
I got,
yeah.
I
He
got
was like,
copies.
it's like, yeah, I seen you with stockings on, getting pegged by some fucking broad.
But like the fucking So we're like kind of like you like aliens too, though.
I
Shirley.
do, I do.
Yeah. So
But the power is a little more interesting.
that
to
is
myself.
well, no, because actually, like the one like yours would actually gain you access to like now you would have like you'd be able
got
to
dirt on
blackmail-
everybody,
you could
yeah.
blackmail everybody.
I'll have a fucking file cabinet full of just dirt on motherfuckers.
That's pretty good. Good thinking. What do you got, Rosato?
I don't know. I guess mine would be more shallow, like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I mean,
just to know who doesn't have
Yeah,
AIDS.
yeah.
Who's he buying drugs from? Who's he banging? Like, who's he in contact with?
that would be
Is
a
Emilio reaching out to
Right.
see if he's all right? You know, what's his dad?
Emilio!
What's his dad saying to him? You know,
that would actually be a good one to have, especially if we're gonna like start that new show. First line, everyone knows the rules. We can get Shirley involved in
He
that.
could be the co-host. I'll let him in. It'd be like two
where's
and
he
a
in
half
Malibu
men.
right now? He probably got the dude. That shit might make your fucking head pop off. though.
Yeah,
You know what, dude? For the sake of science, I'm gonna take a shot.
but that's like, dude, his fucking. But I mean, how much money was he making at the end of 2.5 Men?
Dude, he was making like $1 million an episode. I don't know.
I think it was more
Listen,
than that. I think it was $2 million an episode.
Cause I honestly, I think he made that fucking show. I think
He
when
did
Ashton
make it.
Kutcher
He was
came in, it
great on the
sucked.
show.
Right. No, I agree with
That
you.
and all the hot chicks that were on there.
Right, and like they didn't play like it just played like it went into a regular TV show. When he was on there was like a wild side. There'd be like a random set of titties. It'd be like some smoking hot random chicks all the time. And like whenever Ashton Kutcher came on, like it just went like a different like thing. Like, what was he, like a rich uncle or something?
Yeah,
I
why are you
hate-
living with another dude.
I don't like the
it's
replacement. I don't like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Even when they changed Becky and Roseanne, that was weird. Then they changed the mom in Fresh Prince. Like,
weird. Yeah,
I actually liked the second one better than Fresh Prince. I'll be honest.
really.
I didn't.
I like the first mom. She had the attitude.
Oh,
you know?
Viv.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She didn't take no shit, you know.
Dude, so anyway, this is like one last thing before we get wrapped up. It was funny. Jack sent me this today. It was saying they're coming. Nearly 500 million birds are expected to fly over Pittsburgh tonight, and it was like that's 50,000 birds per square mile. And like I'm thinking like, so I'm like laughing. I'm like,
Tonight?
Yeah, it's like a mass
boy.
migration.
yeah, mass migration. So I'm like, dude, you're glad you're in a hospital now. And he was like, I think these motherfuckers are out my window. He's like, I just heard someone out there becking, dude.
Dude, we should just throw a bunch of bird seed outside of Jack's fucking window.
That's
He's
all
the
he
first
needs.
yeah, he's the
yeah,
hospital.
I'll build a little roost.
Oh man. Well, everybody, we had a great show tonight. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget, this is going to be the last week that you're going to be able to order merchandise. We got our link up on Instagram and on Facebook. We'll constantly be posting stuff. Also, please support our sponsors if you can. If you can go to those businesses or use those services, please support them because they help support us. And also, we still need YouTube subscribers. We're definitely like getting closer and closer, but we're so close to 100. We need like one more major push. So everybody, thank you so much for listening. Have a great week, and remember, Greenfield loves you.